Hi there, Aquarius, and welcome back to Starlord's Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the month of February 2023. Happy birthday to any of you celebrating a birthday this month. I hope you have a fantastic one. Also, too, I'll be doing the monthly format, so it's overall energy, and then we break it down week by week. Let's see what's going on for Aquarius. Your overall energy is the Three of Pentacles in the upright position. Well, this is beautiful energy that represents cooperation with the people around us. Now, this could be cooperation in the home. If you have a family and you're trying to get everything ready. Maybe you want to do some changes around the house. You can count on the people to jump in and do their part. Also, if when it comes to work, it could be that you're working on a project with others. Could be great cooperation there. If you've just landed a new job, you are working with the right kind of people. You're all sort of focused in on what you have to accomplish, and you're all working towards that end. And there is cooperation there. Beautiful energy for your overall. Now, in week one, you have Major Arcana the Devil rooted down by the Seven of Pentacles in the upright position. Now, the Devil, this is Capricorn energy, it's in reverse position, which is good, because when it's in the upright position, this can point to all kinds of things, such as, fear holding us back. This can point to obsessions. This can point to addictions. Just basically being tempted. It's temptation where, we may have just started a diet, say, for example, and we're already trying to, go off that diet. When the card is inverted, however, this could be whatever resolutions you made, perhaps in January, you're ready to stick to them. It's good willpower. It can also represent overcoming fear. If you had some fear that was holding you back at work or at home or in any type of aspect of your life, you'll be overcoming that fear. Also, to overcoming obsessions and obsessive thinking or addictions or anything else that was perhaps not good for you. And it's rooted down by the Seven of Pentacles in the upright position, which is a card that represents reevaluating things, looking at something that has already been, bared fruit up until now, but we're not really sure whether we should continue on this path. So it could be anything from, I've had this job for 7 years now. I'm not sure if I want to stick with it. It could be I've had this, relationship for the last 7 months and it's kind of okay, but I'm not really sure if it's the right thing for me going forward. It's just a reevaluating energy, which I think is really good, and it's really, healthy to always reevaluate things, because we can't just assume just because something has worked in the past it will continue to bear fruit going forward. If it's your investments, if it's anything like that, it's just a point of reevaluating something, because I feel right at the beginning of the month, Aquarius, you're ready to move on. Whether it may be a shopping addiction you had, and you could be reevaluating that and going, well, maybe, I need to look at how I spend my money, that kind of thing. It's very healthy. That's all I'm going to say. It's definitely not bad. It is definitely good. Because we all should pay more attention to the things we do instead of just going blindly, hey, this has always worked, so I'm just going to keep with it. It's time to, take a look, especially in the world we live in right now. It's definitely good to observe things. Let me leave it at that. Week 2, we have the Four of Pentacles in the upright rooted down by the Three of Wands. Well, the Four of Pentacles is my little hoarder energy. When the Four of Pentacles is here, it represents holding on. It can be holding on too tightly to old belief systems, and can be holding on too tightly to material things. It's sort of like the security blanket type of energy where we're like, no, I don't want to give that up. I don't want to let that go, because, it makes me feel some kind of way. And it's, I'm nostalgic with it. I don't want to give up that thing, even though maybe it's time to let it go and maybe, sell some of your stuff. Like, I always suggest people have a garage sale or put some of their things up for sale when the Four of Pentacles comes up, because it means that you're holding on to things that probably don't serve a purpose anymore, but you might be holding on to them for sentimental reasons or something like that. So if, say, your car is breaking down, but it's like, oh, this is the car I got married in, or this is the car I met my spouse in, or this is the car that I had for my very, that, maybe it's just time to let it go and release it into the ethers and let's move on from that. What else can I say? I mean, I always kind of giggle at the Four of Pentacles energy because it's like, no, I'm not letting go. But you have to sort of release that in order to move forward, because you feel better when you do it, especially because you're coming out of a time of reevaluating. So maybe you're like, well, I've been looking at my financial situations and probably would do better if I, released some of this stuff or sold some of this stuff. But it's like, no, I don't want to let it go. Three of Wands in the upright position. You're moving forward on something. Now you're building something. You've already put in the building blocks for it, whether it's a new career, a new place to live, a new relationship. You've already put in the effort. You've already put in the work. You're almost there. You're almost at the Four of Wands, which is reaching the summit. So hang in there, Aquarius. You still need a little bit more time for this whole thing to unfold. But believe it or not, you have been building, even though it may not feel like it, you are building towards something that will have a nice payoff eventually. You just may not be there yet, and maybe it's going to require you to release old belief systems or release that old job if you're trying to move to something new. Maybe just release that old thing that feels secure and stable, because you're building something new, and I guess you're meant to move in a different direction. Week 3, we have the Magician in the upright, rooted down by the Eight of Wands. Well, this is about manifesting something new. Seems like some Aquarians are just sort of stuck in this certain spot, but it's time that you're releasing. I think a lot of you are just releasing any fear you have connected to moving forward. You're releasing that, and that's good because it's helping you to move forward. And now by week 3, you're in manifestation mode. You're busy manifesting. You know what you want. You know that you want to complete this project or complete this situation. You know you want to do it. You know you want to do it, Aquarius. So you're going to do it. You're going to get into full manifestation mode. Look at the beautiful yellow solar plexus activation. You are just going to get so focused in. It requires us to be focused when we're manifesting, especially if you want it to happen quickly. You have to really, really be focused, put the blinders on, sum up all of your courage, your energy, and your confidence, and go with it. And what are you manifesting? Eight of Wands. This is arrows of love find their mark. So it could be you are manifesting new love in your life. Others of you could be manifesting travel, because sometimes the Eight of Wands can represent travel. Can also represent new, if you're putting your resume out there, this could be a lot of people contacting you all of a sudden. So if some of you are like, no, that's it, I'm ready to give this up, I'm going to look for a new job, this could be you manifesting that new job, and boom, all of a sudden you put your resume out there and you're getting a lot of action. A lot of people are responding to you. And others of you are manifesting travel, because that's the other card or the other thing that this can represent. Sudden and quick travel, communication, going back and forth, settling on a trip or settling on a move or something like that. And week 4, we have the Page of Swords in the upright, rooted down by the Ace of Swords. Page of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. This could be about somebody we know that he's also a little bit of a stalker energy. This could be somebody sort of spying on you, or you could be spying too, because you are air energy. It could be communication, small bits of communication going back and forth between yourself and someone else. But you're on the right path, because if this is you, Aquarius, the Page of Swords, if you're sending out a message to someone or sending out messages in general, even if it's just small test the water kind of energy, you're on the right path, because this is you coming up in your reading in the upright. So if you feel you should be doing that in week 4, do it. Because there could be somebody who's, sort of spying on you while you're spying on them in the romantic sense. It could be that You know, if you feel like sending a message out to that person, then do it. Or they could be sending a message to you. It could just be a quick message, but it could be enough of a quick message to clarify something, because the Ace of Swords is with it. So normally the Page of Swords, I always say, make sure you verify any information that comes from this person. But with the Ace of Swords being there, I think that takes care of itself. So it could be that the communication starts off small. Maybe you need clarification and you ask for it and you get it. You get it in spades with the Ace of Swords right there. So this could be also too, sometimes, you know, the spying aspect of it does make sense if you're applying for something. It can be somebody just doing a background check on you, but for others of you, if this is on the romantic front, it could be somebody's been checking around to find out what you're doing, what you're up to, checking out your, you know, your Instagram, your Facebook, and so forth. So that could be what's going on. Clarity in spades ends off your month with the Ace of Swords here. This is where you get full clarity. It could be an aha moment, light bulb, where, you know, you finally get that intense clarity that you need about a subject matter, whether it be about your career, your finance, your love life, what have you, whatever you need clarity on. There could be, you know, that new moment. It could come from the Page of Swords, where you finally get that clarity, that moment where, aha, it all makes sense now. So, or it could be you getting clarity about this person. If the Page of Swords is someone in your life, could be a friend, a family member, what have you, and maybe you're looking for clarity about them and you get it in spades. So that looks like an interesting month. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below if this resonated for you, and do tell us how so. Also, in closing, I pull 2 zodiac cards. One is for love and romance, and the second is for career and finance. So let's see love and romance for Aquarius. What do we have? Gemini, number 27, negotiations. Well, you could be negotiating your love life. It could be with or through a Gemini, or something significant could happen in your love life on the 27th of almost the last day of the month. Well, it's interesting because, you know, we have Gemini, which is, you know, ruled by Mercury, communication sign. We got a lot of communication right at the very end of the month for you. Could be something significant happens in your love life on the 27th, or when the moon is in Gemini. So last card is for career and finance. We have Libra, harmony, number 7. So it could be that Libra is a new business partner, or it could be that Libra leads you to something that could be financially rewarding or career-wise for you, or it could be when the moon's in Libra, or on the 7th of February. So that's what I have for you, my dear Aquarians. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful month of February, and thank you so much for joining me, and I really hope the reading helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you again next time. Bye-bye for now.